But I'm pretty happy to have finished it, and now I guess we're going to see what we've done, because sometimes you don't actually kill them. Okay, she's alive. Maybe there's still hope. Are we gonna help her? Wait, who's shooting at her? Wait, who was... No! He's a... No! He's shooting his freaking sister.
You really must learn to finish the job.
This did not just happen. Like, there was hope. Kind of. Maybe. I don't really know.
"'Tis true that a gaudy mirror and a handful of crystals make for a feeble summoning. But even the weakest icon is a god of sorts. A threat that must be put down."
Like, this guy has no heart. This guy literally has not a single shred of empathy towards his parents, towards his sister, towards anyone. Like, this guy is literally the worst. I'm sure, and I'm positive, if Xenos had a sister, like, he would never be capable of this. If Xenos had his little mom and dad, you know, just like standing there, he would never, I don't think he would ever just like use them as bait of any sort. Like, I think, like, look at this horrible, disgusting little face. I mean, I believe he's like 10 times worse than Xenos, because who's gonna be left in the world once he's through with everyone? Who's gonna stand by his side? No one. He's killed them all. He's killed his whole family. Big doubts there. Maybe. But...
My, such hostility. These beings are the sworn enemies of the Empire. I merely did my duty as an Imperial officer.
What a disgusting creature. He even has it in his heart to, like, act as a savior of Eorzea by killing his sister that he just... Oh man, like, I can't even, like, this... Like, I just hope we get to this guy at some point. Like, we have to. He's not just gonna... The worst thing is we had to treat him as a friend.
Will you surrender to anger then?
Look at his face.
Emissary to avenge a fallen foe.
Look at this disgusting, punchable, crazy face. He did use technicalities, and smart as it was, he has this, like, I don't know. I'm just so lost for words. This is exactly how I feel.
You cannot, of course. To do so would burn the bridges we have labored so hard to build.
Do you know how much I hate him right now? Like, look at that madness. It's just like, now's our time. Now is our opportunity.
Oh, but I'm forgetting. They're already ash. This doorman woman has seen to that. The Empire cannot ally itself with any nation that refuses to renounce summoning. I believe I was most clear on that point.
How disgusting. How horrible and atrocious is he? This is the first time in since I started Final Fantasy that I'm more mad than sad.
It should have been mine.
What else does he want? We're just there, and apparently we're the savior of Eorzea, yet we cannot kick this guy in the face.
Power he bestowed upon her. I should have been the one to govern Doma. I would have repaid his faith.
So all of this has come not out of anger, not out of madness, not out of anything but jealousy? The jealousy. That's literally the only thing that made him do all these things.
No one alive loves him more than I!
Yeah, you're right. The ass. Jealousy and mad. He is mad, but I feel he's gone mad due to the jealousy. Regardless of the fact that...
Instead, this harlot betrayed his trust. Useless piece of filth! Worthless whore!
Finally!
Thank you, dear brother, for this precious gift. Vengeance.
Well, did she kill him? Did she, like, stab him with her pipe thing? She did not. Whose sword... This is so satisfying.
These people, our people, they ignore the corruption which festers beneath the surface. Cast aside that which is dirty and broken.
Those are hers? Oh, okay.
Which would disrupt their dreary little lives. And you, Asahi, always pretending not to see. You were the first. The first I swore to kill.
What a freaking badass. She's an actual beast of Stormblood. I don't know if this is sad or satisfying or really stressful or disgusting or...
Such bliss. I had thought my hunger insatiable. But now I am satisfied.
It's funny how the only person she was ever out to get was truly him. Well, good for her. Well, really, good for her.
You should feel honored, dear brother. I saved the last of my strength, just for you.
I wonder if we would ever end up witnessing this if he hadn't just come to her supposed corpse and started just caking her mindlessly. I wonder if that was the thing that crossed the line, if she would have just given up there and then, if he hadn't come to just completely disgrace her leftovers. It's like, it was like one step too far, and I'm so glad that he actually went there. Dude!
What's the matter? The Witch of Doma will soon be dead.
She needs to stop calling herself that. I don't know who her hairdresser is, but the fact that he can just be there at her disposal to switch her hair from black to black and white mid-combat and just before she dies is just insane. This is like the saddest thing. I don't wanna click again. Oh, Gosetsu. I just remembered how they had this like one last shot at, living the life that they both deserved, and now it's just gone. She dies and he remains just really sad and old and lonely forever. They are like I can't, and her like as a person, like she, I don't know, I can almost empathize with her killing her parents because, well, not parents but like step parents or whatever, and we could have just stopped there. And if only we had, I don't know, taken her back or something. Maybe, I don't know, maybe Gosetsu would still, I don't know, maybe she'd be able to actually live her life the way she deserved, like the way she used to be before she got completely broken. Yeah, like Gosetsu just makes you cry so hard. It's because everything he wants, like apart from being loyal to, to his master and stuff, he does have this like flickering hope that one day he's gonna, be happy and find someone, and he's actually connected to someone for the first time, and now her own brother takes her life, and it's just I don't know, like
He will mourn Tsuyu, perhaps.
well, that is still her in a way. I feel like she really hates herself.
I wonder, was the fruit as sweet as he remembers?
Stupid fruit. Like, if there wasn't for fruit, none of that would have happened. I don't think Gosetsu will ever eat fruit again. Any fruit. I wouldn't have. Like, I would completely just give up on it.
Lord Xenos.
This guy, like, can we just kick him in the face one last time? How is he still alive? It's actually just so endearing how she loved him back, and it was honest. Now let's see what turned him into a monster.
I am at your disposal.
Of course you are. Yeah, I would have called him a liar too. Like, it's just
Asahi,
unbelievable.
you were born of Doma.
It, like,
Yes.
the things that this game does to you are unbelievable.
I am honored that you would remember me. How may I serve?
He's so sleazy and disgusting.
You are hereby appointed Ambassador Plenipotentiary and empowered to speak with the voice of the Emperor. Return to your native land of Doma and announce your intention to sue for peace.
I don't think actually. I think it's like nature versus nurture. I don't think Yotsuyu or Asahi had it in their nature to be like that, but I think the horrible nurture that they had was just the pure cause for these things.
For peace?
Once negotiations are underway, you are to locate the acting viceroy.
So he did
She
it for
lives.
him, pretty much.
That is to say, I will, my lord.
Oh right, this was after.
When you have found her, you will initiate
Yeah,
a
I see,
ritual
I
to
see, I
call
see.
forth an icon. I will instruct you in the necessary steps. Yotsuyu's faith is unreliable, but as a child raised to believe in the kami, she will serve as a vessel for one of the Kojin's gods. She need only wish it to be so.
Yeah, his voice I think is forever altered by, the sword. Yeah, I see. That was when we discovered he was alive.
The
Like when he
power will
was sitting
seem
on
a
the
gift,
bed.
but
I
the
remember.
icon's essence will consume her. She will be no more than a husk, a slave to whim and desire.
Like I'm not like a huge, feminist or whatever, but what I find personally insulting as a female is that these two men conspiring over how that woman is no more than a husk to be manipulated and to have an icon basically moving into her like it's any of their business to just I don't know. I just find it incredibly insulting. I don't think they're doing it because they're men, but because they think they
My
can.
lord,
Don't get me
ever
wrong.
since the day you saw fit to save my miserable life, I have dreamed of repaying your benevolence. Upon my honor, I swear to devote myself wholly to your service. All that you command will be done, no matter the cost.
He's
But-
disgusting.
I fear the subtleties of your plan yet elude me. From the reports I have heard, the champion who aids the Dolmen resistance would make short work of a single icon.
Was that not the whole?
The icon is merely a message. The pacifist teachings of the populares spread through this city like a plague. And I would remind the people of the threat we face.
I'm just lost for words. Solely deliberately done, mirrors how she was married off and sold to a pleasure house is a genuine theme of her character arc. And it's just what I find absolutely incredible is that how they started the story off and had us just point our own anger towards her and her character as if she was in charge in any way, shape, or form, whereas she was just not ever in charge. And she was just completely played the whole time. And when I compare, like, during the trial, I compared the story of her to, like, Sylvanas and the guys, Yotsuyu will never serve. Like, that's pretty much it. I think in comparison, this is what Sylvanas would have wanted to be as a character, but they didn't pull it off because they tried to make it so that it was, I don't know, her will but not her will to do these things. But yeah, it's evidently not perfect. Like I don't think they made anything perfect in Final Fantasy. It's just insane how they made us realize that there's no place in anyone's heart for hatred towards her. It is just I can't believe how good this is and how well the story was told so that you completely shift your
Will be
perspective.
my chosen agent. The hand which tolls the warning bell. The salvation of this world will not be won through the signing of treaties.
It's like every person she's killed, you come to realize that she actually didn't kill anyone in a way. Yeah, everyone's just really human here. It's not like
agent.
look at his eyes
I will
beaming,
not fail you, my lord.
beaming with joy and just pure ecstasy of being chosen for some stupid role that doesn't mean anything. Yeah, Asahi just doesn't have anything in him.
My master, Lord Xenos, he will come for you.
I can't wait. I don't think he would ever even bother about this guy just dying here. There you go. I mean, it's totally tragic to just stand there
Prevailed, I see.
and see two bodies on the floor, and those two bodies are of a brother and sister who were just twisted into monsters, one more than the other by circumstances, and it's just crazy how it happened. Oh my god, Gosetsu is here. Step on his neck just in case. Oh no.
She is gone. Wherefore did the Kami spare us, only to inflict this pain?
Okay, this is like 50 times worse than seeing Totaro cry. It's like the worst thing about this is that it was so honest and genuine on his part. And like this was his last shot. This was his last shot at connecting with someone in that way. Like who else is there remaining for him? No.
Death shall not want for company this day. You spared us a worse disaster, but I fear our fledgling peace with the Empire was beyond saving.
This is the worst. Like, him having his heart broken, like, I knew she would break his heart in some way, but this...
Lord Hien!
This, I did not see. Exactly, like, Gosetsu just has everything. The voice actor...
Maxima, is it not?
has brought
I
life to
assumed
him.
you long fled.
Oh, I cried, playing WoW only once, and that was when Varian died. And that was not while I was playing, it was when I saw the cinematic. Like, I think either before, like when the cinematic came out, or when, it wasn't like, you weren't like questing to get to that point. It was like the intro to the expansion or something. But like, Final Fantasy is a whole other thing.